So on SuperSport United were recently crowned the DStv Diski Challenge winners, conquering South Africa's reserve league. The Young Spartans spent 9 weeks at the summit and won the Diski Challenge with 1 match to spare. However, it was not an easy ride for them, as 3-horse race was separated by small margins until match day 29, where both Orlando Pirates and Cape Town City dropped points and SuperSport United were declared champions. The youngsters will be rewarded with a trip as part of the rewards for clinching the prestigious Diski Challenge title. Now, joining us now is a coach, Roscoe Krieling, and player Yandisa Mfolozi. Gentlemen, thank you and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right. Yeah, coach, how was it? I mean, it came down to match day 29, and which was quite close.
Yeah, no, it was very close. I think the last 6 weeks of the league were, I said to one of the guys earlier on, I grew grayer in the last 6 weeks because the boys had got to the top of the log. We dropped points against vital games, and then our opponents also dropped points. But yeah, we got it right at the end. We pushed through against Swallows, winning them 3-0.
And I think, Yandisa, from a player's perspective, what was it like to go through this season? And I guess looking at the numbers, having scored 71 goals, it looked quite easy, but just your experience of being part of the reserve league.
It hasn't been easy, Mr. It was very difficult, but you know, with the help of the coaches and the technical team of the DDC, it helped us a lot to manage to score those goals. Yeah.
And from a team perspective, at what point did you guys feel Uguti is coming home?
We felt it when we won against Swallows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because before that, you guys played against Arrows and lost that match 3-0.
Yes.
What did Coach September and Coach Krieling say to you guys? You can tell us, it's okay. After that loss, what did they say?
No, the coaches, the training, they told us to calm down, to relax. We've got nothing to lose. We're still on the lead with 1 point ahead against the Cape Town City. So he told us to relax, just to relax. Yeah.
Coach, what would you say worked for you as a club,
as a team? You know, coming so close last year, we lost about 1 point against Stellenbosch last year. And when we actually played our last game in Durban, we flew back. When we arrived back to the airport, we saw Stellenbosch in the airport with the trophy. And for me personally, I think that was the moment when our boys were like, not a damn. It's not going to happen again. And I think that was we built onto that. The fire was built already. And like Yandisa said, we never pressured the boys that they got to win, they got to win. It was important to keep them humble, keep them firmly on the ground, and do our job every week. And that's what happened at the end of the day. We persevered and we pushed through at the end.
Diski Challenge is a reserve league. I mean, is there communication between you guys and the senior teams? Gavin Hunt?
Every day.
Yeah?
Myself and Tabo, we work full-time with Coach Gavin. Many of these boys, Yandisa, he's got his debut against Sundowns in the Nedbank Cup. A few of the other boys as well. Will happen this year as well when we go to pre-season. A lot of our group will actually do pre-season with the first team in hope that they make the first team. Or if not, some of them will still spend another season with the Diski.
Are you looking forward to the promotion to the first team or first the international trip?
No, I still want it. I want more. I want more, Mr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, tell me from your perspective in terms of the league, what has it done for you as a player?
It has done a lot for me, you know, going to play against Sundowns, first team, then coming back to the DDC to show experience to the young guys. You know, it showed me that I can lead the team, I can be the captain of the team, you know. So now I think I'm bit ready, not that but I'm bit ready to go again to the first team.
And I'm sure it must have been nice to play in that Nedbank Cup game against Sundowns.
No, MTN 8.
MTN 8, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is nice.
What was the experience like?
It was very nice because, you know, I played against my role model, you know, in the Sundowns team.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was Kwena. Yeah, he's my role model. So I played against him. So I wanted it more.
Yeah.
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 I even pushed him with the ball. So yeah.
So coach, I mean, I'm sure there's quite a list of talented players that you have at your disposal. But do you think that some of them are ready to make the big step to?
I think from the example you got Tapelo Maseko that went up from the Diski. We've got Chandra Campbell that's done exceptionally well this year. 16 goals and 21 assists. As a 17 to 18-year-old. I think he's one of those players that is definitely knocking on the door. Then you've got Keenan Besaidenout. We've got Yandisa pushing on the wheel again to get back into there. We've got our centre-back, Imi, who's done exceptionally well since he joined us, and definitely one to look out for. But I think in general, our whole squad, that's the aim. That's make the best thing about SuperSport is that we're so close with the first team that the boys can smell it. They get that opportunity, and they get given the opportunity to jump up and become pro. Like Yandisa said, Tebogo Kwena came from us and went on to become a top player nationally as well.
Coach, I'm sure there's excitement from the boys with winning this. It comes with an international trip. Where are you guys going this time around?
As far as we know, we're going to the UK. The trip is still to be finalized, but it's the UK roughly around the 28th of July. So we've got, boys are having a nice break now, and then we'll call them back about 3 to 4 weeks before the season, before the trip, and then get ready for the trip.
Yandisa, obviously the big dream now is to go to play for the first team, SuperSport United. Yes. But I'm sure young players, you want to go play overseas. Yes. What's your team? Which team would you like to play for?
I would like to play for Arsenal.
Arsenal?
Yes.
That's a very good choice, young man. Brilliant choice. It's a pity we're not going to win the league. Just finally, Coach, and then from just briefly then, I mean, looking at the Diski challenge, what would you say are the benefits of this challenge? I mean, there's been a lot of questions as to why have a reserve league and also the first division, but it looks like it's working.
You know what's good is that obviously the reserve league gives the boys an opportunity to become a professional. You're traveling around the country, you're staying in hotels, so that they're not just coming from the academy and just jumping into the first team. They've experienced the travel. They've experienced being in boardrooms, being in the technical meetings with the coaches. So when they get to the first team, it's nothing new to them. They've experienced, they've matured into professional players. I just want to say one thing about Yandisa. You mentioned about Young Spartans. He's one of our biggest Spartans in the team. This man will go through any hall.
No, the fact that he says he pushed through it clearly says a lot about it. Coach Roscoe and Yandisa, thank you so much and congratulations again. But before we go, happy birthday, young man.
Thank you very much.
All right, and I hope that the celebrations will start after this, and hopefully we'll see you playing for Bafana Bafana in not such a long, distant future.
Thank you.
Those are the winners of the multi-choice Diski Challenge, SuperSport United, Coach Roscoe and Yandisa.